Hello, my lovely Taurians. Thank you for joining me on my channel, Veiled Vision Tarot. Today, we'll be doing a love reading for the upcoming month of April 2025. We have a new change here for the love reading that tells you the final outcome at the end of the reading. So, stay tuned so that you are connected throughout this reading. So, I'll pause this video now and I'll set up your cards and then we'll get started with your reading. Thank you. Okay, Taurian, so we have your cards here with us now. So we'll get started with your present energy. We have the Three of Swords, we have Two of Pentacles, and we have Ace of Pentacles. So your overall energy is bittersweet, I would say here. You like, first we'll go over the overall energy and then we'll go into specific situations, right? So you're recovering from heartbreak. I could see some heartbreak, I could see some juggling of the decisions, I could see some new opportunities here, and this is a time of transition for you. And I could see like the pain, like some pain lingering up, like whether it's been disappointment or betrayal or some sort of breakup. You're weighing your options in your love life, whether to stay in the past or move forward. And a new offer, love offer or commitment opportunity is being given to you, and it's all because of your manifestation, what you've manifested so far with the life that you really want. So that is your current situation in general. And for your, you've been blocked by, you need to learn from your past mistakes before moving forward. And you really need to you're really over analyzing love instead of feeling it. So there's a lot of thinking from your mind, there's a lot of critical thinking, there's a lot of like a boss type of thinking there for you. And also there's some unhealthy attachment or addiction or temptation currently in your love life that is blocking you. So if you are single and you've been healing from a painful love experience, you might be like, that might be an old relationship, a deep disappointment, or something of that sort. So this past has really left scars for you, and you're unsure if you're ready to open your heart again or not. So someone new is entering your life, I could see, and this person could be younger, they could be sweet, and they could be emotionally open, but it requires a lot of patience with them being emotionally open with you. And you're really struggling to trust because of your past wounds, but you are being asked to give love another chance. So I would say that let go of fears from your past heartbreak and take time to learn about this new person, and watch for any red flags, any decisions that you have are wanting to take with temptation, knowing that this red flag, I'm not sure if you can see directly here, this red flag could cloud your, like, this person, or like how they are it's like a very exciting and fiery energy, and they could cloud your judgment. Okay, and then we have the Six of Cups, and then we have the Page of Cups. So both are the cups cards, and a new connection will be available, but whether you accept it or not depends upon your healing process. And I could see, like as I mentioned, that person will be young and everything, but you need to have that zeal. You need to bring out that zeal. You need to bring out that enthusiasm within you. You need to manifest that type of person, what you really want in your life. You could think of yourself like how you used to be like as a teenager, how you used to be excited about love. I'm not saying like make the same decisions again, but it's like the feeling that matters. At that time you were craving, there's a difference in some aspects. At that time you were wanting to have a love that's very fiery, and that gives you all the excitement. But as you grow up, you will know that you're really stuck because of your past heartbreak, but you'll know when this love feels safe. It will not cause you butterflies, or even though if it's causing you butterflies, it's like it will make you feel stable in your life. So that's what it's asking you, that don't rush into your love, but take time to know about that other person. Don't be like so childish taking your decisions in your love life. So that's what we are seeing here. And then if your love life is unstable right now, or you're in some sort of situationships and juggling to decide whether this connection is worth it or not. So I could see a very strong chemistry and attraction, but I'm not sure if it is healthy for you. Your person might be very inconsistent. One day they are emotionally available, and the other day they are quite distant with you. Also, what we see here is the devil. So it really suggests like a very toxic cycle. It could be like emotionally manipulation, or hot and cold behavior, or even some involvement of a third party. So you need to think logically, like the King of Swords. They're like very logical in their thinking, and they do not let emotions control you. And also you need to decide that if this connection is what is giving you what you need, and you are wise enough to know that are you being stuck in false promises, or is the person really delivering what they are delivering to you. So if you do not set boundaries, this connection could really stay stagnant, leaving you longing for more. So that's what you need to be aware of if you are in any sort of situationships. And the other thing that we would want to see here is for the people that have recently had an ex, and they're trying to understand if the ex will be returning or not, and should you accept it. So I could see you're very emotionally attached to that person. You may realize that they hurt you and they want to fix their things with you. However, the devil really tells you that this is a very old pattern that's been repeating. So you need to ask yourself, have they really changed? if they weren't loyal before, would they be any different now? And knowing that, you need not settle for breadcrumbs, you need that emotional depth within you. So a reunion for you is possible, but it won't last until both people heal and change their behaviors. So that's for the exes out there. And then we have people who are in serious relationships, and I could see here the people who are in serious relationships, not married but in serious relationships. I could see some trust and communication issues going on here. And then you or your partner may be struggling with trust, outside influences, or some sort of work life balance. So there's a very tense communication that I could see here. Someone is feeling unheard or misunderstood, and you may be questioning whether your partner is fully committed to you or not. And some sort of temptation or an external temptation or past wounds are currently affecting your bond. I could see that, and you need to have an honest talk, just like based on just facts and no assumptions, like whatever you are feeling and what's going on. And be there for your person, have an open ear for your person to talk to you. And you need to rebuild that trust based on stability and not just emotions coming out. And then you need to set clear boundaries if, like, there are some outside influences or some sort of negative patterns that are causing problems. You need to set clear boundaries and help them through it by rebuilding that trust based on stability and not just your emotions. Just envision your life together, and just guide your partner through that. And if it's really handled correctly, this relationship is bound to become stronger. That's what I see here. It's bound to become stronger, but there's some trust that needs to be restored. Trust not just in there's just not one type of trust. There's some emotional trust, like you being there for your other person whenever they're feeling something, you being there with them when they're coming back home and they're wanting to talk to someone, you being there when they want to spend time with you, when they want to when they're loving you based on their own love language. So that's also a type of trust that we are talking about here. And for the married couples, I could see some sort of financial concerns going on, some emotional detachment, and some past wounds that might be causing some distance. So let's see what that is. One or both of you might be feeling emotionally neglected. There may be some outside distractions, work, responsibilities, family pressure, your hobbies, or just keeping your mind stable. So there's some outside distractions, and even with that, I feel you're not lost, right? You have a abundance of love between you, and you need to understand what you have so far. Many people desire that. So whatever you've received so far is at the price of your manifestation, what you have done and where you are currently. So you need to reconnect with your person emotionally, right? You need to have date nights, you need to have deep conversations, and you need to plan. You need to be like, goal oriented in these aspects. Like, small gestures really matter. And just asking your person, sit down, I just want to listen to you, I'm there for you, that matters. And getting something, everything is not money related, right? And that's just me, but I just get that energy here, that everything is not money related. If there are some small gestures in your relationship that are currently missing, so do not let, you can work on that. And don't let past disappointments control your marriage. Okay. And if there is some sort of secrecy in your marriage, or you're doing things, if you feel your partner is being secret, or you have some secrets and you want to or some sort of emotional withdrawal, this is the best time. You need to address it now. Okay. So the outcome for this is healing is possible, and this marriage can return to a very loving place, but it requires mutual effort. Only one person cannot do that. And if you provide that, if you can, because this is a reading for you, right? If you take an initiative here and do all of these steps and listen to that person, be emotionally available, not always think things like so clear in your head, have some emotions as well, right? And don't always jump into conclusion that I need to solve this for some other person. There can be some things that are like someone just needs to hear from someone, and it shouldn't lead that your partner to go to like those toxic friends or toxic relatives or some sort of toxic people around you, and they're discussing those situations with them. So that's also the energy that I am getting here for you. So so for the ones that are single, a past lover or some sort of a familiar connection might be coming back in your life. Someone wants to offer you an apology or a fresh start, and this could be like a soulmate like energy entering your life, but you need to think clearly, that you need to be clear about your red flags. So you need to be clear about, have they really been changed, or they miss you? Is this real love, or is this it's just nostalgia from the previous moments? And as I already told you, that this person is a bit immature, so don't rush into anything. And if you've really healed, right, I'm seeing here like you're not healed, but if you're really healed, this could be a really beautiful connection. And if this person carries toxic patterns, I would say still carry toxic patterns, or you carry those toxic patterns, walk away, heal, and then choose a new love instead for you. And if one of your exes returns, you need to set boundaries before letting them in. You need to analyze logically. If you're struggling to choose, list the pros and cons, and you need to have that emotional stability. Love needs to feel certain, and it should make you feel safe. So if this reading really resonated with you, Taurian, so drop a comment and let me know what really resonated with you, or you want me to do an extension of this reading going forward, and I can have like the in-depth readings, especially for the people who have gone through the end of the video. And yeah, we can also take it from there. And so yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, like to my channel, like this video. Comments mean a lot, and it really means this reading resonates with you. And if you want, you can turn on your notifications, and you'll get all sort of notifications for any upcoming videos that we'll be having. And till then, thank you very much. Take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, Taurians.